Hey guys, what's up? You're not going to see a lot of me for the next 3 days. I'm off at a festival. Don't know if you can see all the crap I've got behind me. Got loads and loads of bread, loads and loads of stuff, weaponry. So yeah, my wife and I are going to be running a stall selling burgers and sausages and bacon and all handmade artisan stuff. All good. Anyway, so before I start my very, very long 4 days of lifting and stuff and serving people food, let's do a video. So I thought, I went on chess.com to pick up a custom open challenge, but they were about to start the server. So I thought, well, let's go on Lichess and let's check out the computer on Lichess, because I've never really played it. So we've gone fairy Stockfish. And let's just check out what's it like to play the machine on Lichess. This is level 1, okay, so we've got an Italian game. And we have a Russo gambit accepted. So now I can come here and kick the knight. Blocks with the queen. This is inaccurate because now I block with my queen and the knight is still threatened. This is exactly the way it goes in mirror image with the Vienna. Now, so very often in these openings, the Russo, the Janish and whatever, you want to play d5 and kick this bishop. Kind of force it back or force it here. Now, in this instance, because we've both moved our queens onto the e-file, I can't do that straight away because my queen isn't on d8 protecting the pawn. So if I was to do this, white just takes the pawn. So you have to bring your knight to f6 first. And of course this does something else. It protects this square. Stops queenie from coming down there. Now, if I push d5, pushes, I take, they take, I get a pawn, they get a pawn. I do this, they push. I will take the bishop anyway, I'll just take it. Or do I protect that, prevent that with this h6? Let's push h6. I was already pretty sure where my pawns are going to go. So now I think I can do this. Bishop is now completely under threat. And that just drops a piece. Surely just drops a piece. This is my opponent's first actual mistake, I think. So yeah, I take, right? 2 pawns now looking at this. Oh! Holy moly. And now options. If I take, he takes d3, there's the prospect of trading queens, which is no bad thing for me. Also hangs this pawn, if that should happen. I can have c takes d3, hitting the queen. Queen can't take there because knight defends. That's a nice move. But the other nice thing I have as well is knight d4 hitting the queen and also threatening the c2 pawn, right? So if my knight was to come in here, the queen has to go here or here now, but then I have pawn takes. Now there's an interesting move here as well, which is that you can actually just play knight takes c2 now. This is very, very important. I missed this in a game recently, and I went back and looked at the game, and I realised this. Right, I take now with check and a fork, and it seems like it just gives up the knight, but the queen can't take. Because if the queen takes, e takes d3, look, and now we win the queen. Because it's a discovered check, the only way for the queen to block, boom, right? I've got pawn takes, I've got queen takes. And of course it's got to be pawn takes, because if queen takes, we've just traded queens. Always good to calculate this stuff, these very complicated positions. And white here chooses to defend that pawn right there. Why, curious. Okay, I think I'm going to Fianchetto to this bishop, long castle, get my rook on d8. Yeah? Hitting this pawn, it is defended. I'll tell you what though, I mean, This is a kind of game that I would not be surprised at all to find at 1400 Blitz. Okay, now. Right. So we're in a very nice position, being an entire queen up. If I was to sack the exchange there, king takes. It's not bad. It's not bad. Or I could, for example, just do this and threaten queen takes, which is also not bad. I want to engage this bishop as well, and my bishop would love to go here or here. So I've got queen here looking at b2 pawn. It also maintains the pin on the knight. So if I do that and white carries on with this threat with this. Yeah, let's just simplify it. Let's just, I'm up a full queen. Why am I complicating things? Right, now he's just given up an entire piece. Let's grab a pawn. Get your free pawns here. Right, that knight's defended back to the knight. I have a check. Rook or knight may block. It's all okay though. If rook blocks, I trade. Knight blocks, he's now pinned his knight. Has he not? Okay, king's on a light square. That means this looks like a move. Look, alignment issue. Let's do it. Rook is also the only defender of this knight. So this is now very painful. Okay, that's not bad. But now I take this one. Knight can't recapture because goodbye rook. Okay, now king's attacking my bish. Queen's defending the bish, so I don't have to do anything right now. Still haven't engaged this bishop though. Right, let's just drop back. This is all good. Just drop back. This is like a double pin. If the knight moves, I trade rooks. If the rook moves, I win the knight. So it's a very unpleasant situation. Okay, I'm going to put my bishop here like I wanted to. Target this pawn and pin it. Haha. Rook's now defending this pawn. If I come here now, for example, I've got the threat of taking the knight. And if rook recaptures, queen takes there. Totally, yeah. So he can't do it. I can take this pawn now because its defender is pinned, yeah. Alright, this is now looking very not good for opponent. And queen takes, defended by the knight. Calling shortage of moves now. I think I just defend the knight. Oh, pawn can take. And then it's checkmate. Anyway, right. Okay. What do we make of this? So I think my opponent started off actually very kind of normal, principled, classical, whatever you like. And it did feel like I was playing a 1400 or 1300 at blitz, maybe. We played the game fairly quick. We played it at blitz pace, not at rapid pace. And that's Stockfish on level 1. But then later on, there were some dubious tactical issues. And that's level 1, man. I think we should do a speed run on these. What do you think? Should we do a speed run and try and see how far he can get against fairy Stockfish on Lichess? I think that'd be quite interesting. So trying to say, how do we rate this? I didn't get the feeling that it was as smart as like Nelson on chess.com, but Nelson seems to have been on steroids a bit recently and beefed up. So I would say it's probably around, it felt like maybe like a 1200 bot, something like that. But we shall see. But anyway, look, if you played the Lichess bots, let me know in the comments, or let me know what you thought of the game and your assessment of the bot. And in future videos, we'll keep going and see just how tough they get. So there you go, quick one for today. Thanks for watching. See you later.